I had to delay my start because I didn't know what krul was buying. He didn't specify. He actually put down crystal captain krul. So it's like, what am I going to buy? So I had to delay. But then I see they didn't actually fucking buy anything. So how am I supposed to know what to buy? So I took him for his word that he was going to go crystal. Here he is in the lane. God knows what he's doing there. But you get shitty teammates sometimes, and you make the best of them. Again, I don't exactly know how to play this, but Catherine can take a shitload of damage from me. They're focusing Catherine, so I don't know what to do here. Like, why is... Okay, that was a hard hit I just took. I wasn't expecting that. Well, like, who's getting to go in the jungle right now? It's not our team. So, I don't even have enough gold to buy a single thing on my first death. Well, a single... Now I do. Now I have 300. You know what I'm saying? I could have bought a flare. Okay, let's see what's happening up here. I need to do some jungling. Someone has to do some jungling on the fucking team, right? Jeez, that tastes horrible first thing in the morning. Even though it's like 12 o'clock. This fucking thing is annoying. Okay, so, call me a dickhead, but instead of pushing that turret, I says, hey, fuck, we gotta get some more gold than this. Like, you know. Like, it's a relatively expensive team. Lyra can be expensive for a captain. She's probably gonna want a shadow glass and shit like that. Not that I mind an expensive captain, but the other team has a captain that takes a lot less gold. Don't know what our krul is doing. I don't, like, he didn't play bad, I just don't understand his strategy at all. Like, very early on I realized that my first two purchases were useless. Well, not useless, but we're gonna have to be sold. How's krul doing? Can't be good luck, right? Well, that's okay, you got that. How am I doing? It's a nice heal from Lyra. It's a good Lyra player. Not actually a bad krul player, just don't understand his strategy. That kill should have gone to krul. But well, I got the last hit, but he done all the work. So as you can imagine, he's giving us tons of negative pings, but I don't feel like giving up an ace to get a turret when we can get it in the next drive. You know? Again, she's doing perfect placement with the heals, right where I want to be. Not where I am, where I want to be. I'm missing here, but who I really want to kill is the Ringo. I don't care about the Catherine right now. So I know what the team's doing. We're pushing turret, which is fine, but when you push turret hard and no one goes to jungle, the team usually gets the turret in the next push. The enemy team. So we can see him. Getting more confident at fighting Reza. kind of like Lyra's heals. You don't think of him as where he is. You think of him as where he's going to be, and it becomes easier to kill, or at least easier to scare. The main thing is not to be afraid of him. You're gonna lose 30% of your health, and then like the first second, but that might be all you lose. I thought this was a bad idea, guys. Like, it's 2 or 3 times he did that in this match. Push that thing when there's just the enemy's at full health and we're at not any health. So I like, call me a dickhead, but I thought this was his mistake putting us in this situation. I wasn't gonna die to try and save him. There was no saving him anyway. Did my best to get out of there. I don't think I succeeded. So I'm guessing my next purchase now is 2 crystal bits, boots, and reflex block. I don't have enough for the reflex block. Oh, I do have enough for reflex block. Yeah, so that's what I got. Right. Reflex block, of course, for Ringo's ult, but Catherine's ult, and also surviving the first 2 seconds of Rez's attack. I thought it was more important than armor to counter Ringo's damage, and it looks like Krul's going to be fighting Ringo more than I am, because I says I'm going to do some jungling for the next 5 or 10 minutes here. Because this is just needless pushing we're doing, you know? Like, yeah, we pushed for like 10 minutes to get the first turret. Meanwhile, getting less gold, and our turret's nearly dead, so it's a stupid start, really. Again, this crew has put themselves in really bad positions. At least he's being aggressive. Right now, attacking that Catherine is damaging us. Just trying to keep Ringo from getting in the fight. I knew Reza was already there, but I probably could have placed my ult a bit further back. So, yeah. I'm just holding onto this turret for dear life. If I recall, it's going to go down instantly. If I delay, we might get a second or 2 out of it. And that's actually a very good play by krul. But, like, I'm too weak to join the fight here. Even with this heal. Like, I'm not strong enough to keep pushing, but if they're going to keep pushing, well... So I think he did this again, and like, you fucking idiot, I'm not helping you again. Like, the team's back up. And they've Catherine, one of the best fucking stealers of any captain. So what he's pinging us for us to stay up here, which actually makes sense if he can kill this thing a little faster. And he did get it, but it took a lot out of us. So now that krul is leading and it's 2 versus 1, and there's only 1 damage dealer, this is when I would chase with low health. Like, if Reza focuses me, we should be able to kill Reza. He didn't focus me and I focused him. So, now this ended up killing me. But, I don't know, I think I got the 3 kills there. Not that it matters who gets them, but just that they're actually gotten. So I didn't really feel too bad. Plus my build is so fucked up. I have two weapon blades, a dragon's eye, and building for frostburn to slow resin mainly. Like, I don't want to focus Catherine, but she's one who's made herself presentable for killing her. But if I can switch up to Ringo, I will. And finally get the chance to switch to Ringo. I still have the two weapon blades, so my basic attacks actually do damage. Otherwise, I don't think I would actually kill them there. Why our crew decided to leave the fight at this time is beyond me. Like, you haven't jungled the whole match, and now you decide to. I don't get players. I don't get players like that. You know, you've been putting us in a bad situation. Now when we're in a good situation, made by all your bad situations, you fucking back out of it. Why? Okay, you need energy. I get that, but you could have been jungling the whole fucking game. And he's backing out again, even though he has the most health. I mean, that's, you know, why? And he could kill his Ringo here. He actually did a very good play with that. Right. I decided it was not wise to continue. If you want to die, go right ahead. I'm back. What's their res doing? Their res was okay. Their team wasn't bad. I just, without bragging, I like to think I was the best player here. At least for killing. I mean, that's kind of just naturally Sky's strength. She can kill what she can see. If there's nothing obstructing her view or her abilities. I mean, like, he just eats all that, even though I don't have weapon lock, target lock on him. Krul gets the kill, deservedly so. I see you guys up. That's pretty easy. Now, for once, I thought he was going to help us. We're pinging this thing like mad. He's like, no, you guys get it. I'm like, okay, if you're up there, maybe scaring the enemy, as opposed to just looking for a cheap kill, this would be worth it. Like, look how long this is taking. You could just come down here. And like, he didn't even do a good job of keeping him off us, because here comes fucking Catherine, and I have no energy to fight her off. So they get the gold miner, obviously. You fucking noodle dick. What do you have here now? Like, now is not the time because the enemy is coming up behind you. You know, you've put yourself here. We didn't put you there. Okay? Now you've done well to get out of it, mainly because I think they're scared of you, but that's a good play from Lyra to give him a speed boost there, to give him a chance of catching up. And the one time he gets a speed boost, he doesn't fucking use it. And now when there's 3 enemies, you go in. Like, if anyone thinks this krul is actually playing well, even though he has 4 kills, give him a fucking break. It took a lot of my life, but I was able to kill that krul, even with a loss of 600 to my build. Now, I know they're down here. I'm pinging them, and he's like, yeah, okay. I'm pinging right at the bush. I can see them, but I don't have enough health to go in first. So I have to waste my A going in, because I don't know what's going to happen. And now he's like, oh, I see, they're getting the Kraken. Right. Why would you waste your ult? Oh no, he did actually hit him. No, I'm dead here. I have to be dead. I had to do that to get away from, what's his name? Fucking Reza. But you just lost your damage dealer because he didn't go in first. And we gained nothing on the Kraken. All we did was stop them from taking it. I'm dead. The Reza's not strong, but Ringo's at full health with recently bought items. And at this stage of the game, I'm probably 20 seconds away from being respawned. Eve of Harvest was my choice for, because I'm getting a lot of sustained attacks against Catherine. I can heal off her. Don't really need it for Ringo, but to this point, I didn't really think Ringo was much of a threat. He actually pulled a few good kills against me. Oh, I seen Catherine here. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. No one else seen Catherine was doing that. So looking at my build, like, why are my stacks up? Alright, so Reza should be an easy kill here. But no. Krul's up there taking turrets, which is good. I mean, yeah, great, take his turret, but like meanwhile we're sacrificing a lot of life fighting off this Kraken capture here. Yeah, that was a very cautious kill on my behalf. Now, I thought I was going to get this Ringo. I was wrong. I should have at least thrown up reflex block or something to give myself a chance. So it was about this time that I kind of regretted getting the Eve of Harvest, because I didn't think Ringo was that good, but now I should have gone for quicker damage. So the last item is going to be the enemy has no shield except for oh, they do have shield. Well, anyway, I didn't go for Broken Myth. I went for Shatter Glass for higher total damage. Right, krul is leading, which is what I want, but instead of just walking around, he needs to actually, as you say, latch onto something so he can be causing damage. You just back up here and walk around like a pure wank pot. So what you stay behind him, wait for him to go in, even if he's playing bad, let him lead the fucking charge. Alright, so now I hate that about fucking Lyra, but I'm not going to blame her for that. It even happens when I use it. Now, this is when you don't attack. This is when you don't. You're alone. And I told you I was going back. Everyone's like, they're going to the Kraken. I'm like, I know. I'm not going to get there in time. So, actually, instead I just take some jungle and get some fucking gold. Right, so they did sneak up behind me, but I was able to catch Catherine in a very good ult and made short work of her. And I says, lads, let's focus on the Kraken here. But no, they're pressing on for this kill, which, like, Lyra sent fucking krul back, so that's going to end up killing Lyra. I mean, it's not Lyra's fault, really. It happens to a lot of Lyra players. I didn't want to press that hard. I would have rather fucking killed this Kraken straight away. Oh, whatever. Here's a reason why Krul's not doing much damage, is he's gone double defense plus utility. So, what do you expect? Look, I think I managed to save him here, and maybe even get a kill. As Reza is forced to run back through the ult, that's relatively easy. I didn't expect her to go down there. That would have been a... She would have died much quicker if she didn't. Now, I'm focusing Ringo, because I know Catherine was about to die. I knew Catherine was about to die as soon as I saw Ringo. So instead of ensuring that you get the last hit on Catherine, you switch to the Ringo. Ringo actually has a pretty fucking dangerous build, too. Alright, so you do take a bit of damage from that, but it absolutely melts her shield. Have you ever seen Catherine's shield die that quick? That's 18 stacks of Dragon's Eye with a Shatter Glass. I didn't kill him. I fucked that up. But I made up for it later. I'd like to know why. Well, I'll tell you why. I didn't lead with my A because it was on cooldown. But I thought I was going to get him on the second A after B because B refreshes A so quick. I don't have Clockwork, which is, I made the sacrifice of not getting Clockwork. If I was going to sell my defense in this match, Clockwork would be what I'd buy. A big part of why we were doing more damage was not our hero selection, but we have 2 damage multipliers. The Krul's already got 4 stacks of his breaking point, and I should be about to get a bunch of stacks of my Dragon's Eye, which is what killed Ringo. I'm at 14 stacks. He's at 25 stacks. So that just melts the enemy when your stacks are that high. I couldn't. That's fucking stupid Lyra ult. I couldn't really track him. But I did manage to cut off his escape. And I don't think I got the kill here, but I certainly slowed him enough for Krul to get it. Which again, I don't care who gets a kill as long as you get it. I sound like a broken record sometimes, but setting up a kill for someone else, even if you're the killing hero, is more important than getting the kill. So, for some reason this was not game over, and I can't remember why. Unless it was. I mean, they only have 1 turret. No, it was game over. It was harder than it should have been because They pushed way ahead of the Kraken. So I think I end up cleaning up this Reza or Catherine. Like, there's no need to push ahead of the Kraken for the last turret, you know? I couldn't actually see him at this corner, believe it or not. But I did get it. So, anyway. There's no one. The enemy has really strong builds. Surprised Reza doesn't have he only got 13k, but still, I thought he would have been able to have more expensive stuff than that. Krul, despite his lack of play, has the third highest gold. And it's really not that expensive a build. Like, he's actually at full build, and what a shitty full build. Like, if you want to play the game with this build through the middle of the game, I understand that, but like, sell that Sugar Steel, because you're doing no fucking damage, or sell one or two defensive items. Like, whoever's giving you more trouble, keep the defensive item that is relative to him. Or in this case, the Ringo was giving me more trouble, but instead of armor, which was only going to help me against him, I went Aegis, which was going to help me against his ability, Catherine's ability, and everything that Reza has. So, yeah.